Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, Legacy of the Void. Today, another Hyper 1 Beast of the Hill. On a map made by Hyper 1 as well, Templar's Tectonic Tribulation. One heck of an acronym. Alright, so it's an 8-player free-for-all Beast of the Hill mode. It's the King of the Hill, Beast of the Hill, and these are the rules here. First person to 3 points, and if you're unfamiliar with the rules, pause it, read the rules, and let's go ahead and get into it. So we've got Leo Rusher, an orange Protoss player. We've got a yellow Terran player. It is Zeodar. We also have a Protoss whose name is Antikor, a Zerg, pink Zerg coat, a dark gray, and therefore I'm rooting against this player, your bro Chris. You are so hard to see on the minimap, man. He's already lifting onto the gold because Terrans do that on this map. You have a really easy to lift down to gold expansion. Funky Goog down here too. Pink Terran player. We've got Mevin, who's already done it down here at the gold. We have a Protoss who can't do that. It's Ilias. And I think we're back to the start with Leo Rusher. So 8 players all fighting to get 3 points. That's the play here today. Is it worth bringing 4 SCVs off the line to get the extra income by having something on this gold circle? Is it? Maybe it is. Maybe Zeodar getting the extra income here is totally worth it for him, but I don't know. His income is, let's see, 587 as compared to someone who's not on it at 900. He's at the gold, though. Yeah, Mevin's getting better income than Zeodar is right now, and Zeodar is on the gold. Like, seriously, having 4... Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced on this, but I gotta say, it really seems like having 4 SCVs pulled off of your gold mineral line to get this extra income is not worth. I would not be doing that in the future if I was Zeodar, but maybe I'm totally wrong. Mevin is talking about floating your gold to the start if you're a CC. If you can do that, Funky Goog says, well, I'm dumb. I guess I haven't done that. And correct, you haven't. Every other Terran player has, in fact. Protoss doing what they can, expanding out to the gold base. It's pretty much the only option available to them, obviously. Zerg player Coat is a little bit too scared to do that. He's going to go ahead and expand in a fairly safer location and take his 3rd base at his gold. So, a little bit later on it, but I think that's okay. These giant, enormous maps that Hyper 1 makes for these things, holy smokes, they're big. There are a bajillion places to expand, but it's an 8-player thing, so I guess it makes sense. Do not die to this SCV. Do not die. Okay, not going to die to the SCV. Would have been really shameful if this Marine had died to an SCV. Super, he's not going to Valhalla or wherever Marines go when they die. Ah, pylon blocked. Elias pylon blocked Leo's gold base. That's funny. That's what Leo gets for not expanding to the gold base first and preventing that pylon block from happening. 2 minutes to go to the next round. Zeodar holding center temporarily, but a Stalker will beat a Marine one-on-one, even just kind of A-moved with no micro at all. There it is. Antikor getting the income holding center. Now, we're going to see Battle Cruiser jumping meta. We're going to see Nuke Mule meta here. What are we going to see when we're trying to get points? Do you want to get points early? Are you trying to get points later? If you don't get points early, are you worried about somebody else getting 3 points before you even get 2? Right? That's the trick, because if you have 2 points, you put a giant target on your back that says, come kill me. I need 1 more point to win, and then you get destroyed, and then you're a sad panda. But I don't know. Sometimes players get 2 points, and nobody wants to mess with them, so it's tough. Maybe generate an aura of intimidation that other people are afraid to go after you, and then you'll be cool, right? Nobody will attack you even if you have 2 points, and then you get a 3rd point and you win. You know who is Santa Claus' favorite tool? Yukari. Favorite what, says Zeodar. This is honestly, this group of Hyper 1 subscribers and Discord members, they're so snarky with each other. They really have a good time bantering back and forth. It's really fun to read their chat. And I assume they're in a Discord call as well. If you want to subscribe to Hyper 1 StarCraft 2 channel, you totally can. There's a link to it in the description. If you want to join his Discord server, maybe go to his YouTube channel, leave him a comment, and be like, Hyper 1, I love the Beast of the Hill stuff. I want to play in one of these. Where's your Discord server? And he'll do the thing. He'll invite ya, probably. I guess, unless you're not cool. In which case, maybe he won't. I don't know. Here goes nothing. Dude, Funky Goog wants a point now. Oh my gosh, this force field setup is so sick. Oh, that's so good. Nothing can get through force fields at this stage of the game. And point. Well earned by Anticore. Oh, that was everything he's got is dead there. Funky Goog pulled so many SCVs off the line and did not get the point. That sucks. Hyper1 says, lol, nice job. That was a nice job. Because, yeah, this stage of the game, what can kill? Ravagers can kill force fields. Thors can kill force fields. Colossus can kill force fields, right? Big stuff. And Ravagers. But none of those are out at 5 minutes in this situation. I guess you could rush out a Thor or something. That would be hilarious. People with 4 points can't win. What are you talking about? I don't know. A bunch of charge lots just completely obliterated a Marine tank setup in the middle here. Holy smokes, Leo Rusher. 5 points maybe, depending on ties. Oh, you're talking about like long-term who has points and who doesn't have points in this? Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I just love you guys. You're fun. 3 minutes to the next pointage. So Hyper1's not in this game. So we're not going to see his crazy. He always does some variety of murder everything on here and then jump on it as soon as the nukes clear everything out, right? So battle cruisers jump on, mules get called down, that sort of thing. Timing is tough, but it can totally be worth it. Yeah, like I said, you're bro Chris. I don't like that you're gray. I can hardly see you at all on this minimap, guy. I guess if you're trying to remain unnoticed by your opponents, then that's not a bad thing to do. Oracle's coming in from Anticore. Interesting idea. He's like, last time force fields kept ground units from getting in here, but what if we flew over with oracles and murdered everything that way, and then we were over the force fielded circle, and if we're all that's there, we're a flying unit and we get it. Maybe that would work. Mothership coming in. Fluxstain's coming in here too out of Ilias. 2 minutes to go to the next round. Like I said, billion places to expand. Look at all these expansions that Mevin's taking already. Mevin is triple expanding right now. Triple expand, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. 3 command centers at a time. Battle cruisers on the way. Building armor. High-sec auto-tracking. Yamato. We know what is on Mevin's mind at the moment. ATM. We've got Hydras and Lurkers coming out here at 7.5 minutes from Funky Goog. How about Coat? Coat. No, Coat's going Hydro Lurker. Sorry, wrong color. Derp. Funky Goog is a Terran player, so he can't be doing that stuff. He's making Marines and Marauders and stuff. It's fantastic. And somehow I triggered my Google Assistant by what? Oh, because I'm saying Funky Goog. That makes sense. No, sorry, Google Assistant. I wasn't talking to you. So, interesting. Going for Oracles in here. Anticore. Also working on a Resonating Glaives. That's intriguing. What is this? Protoss Alliance. Funky Goog's like, can I have a point? The weakest race is Protoss. We must ally with each other, says Leo. It's not true at this level of StarCraft. Probably true at the highest levels of StarCraft 2, though, right? So these Zealots all die. Tectonic Destabilizers on the way from Ilias, too. Just really sky-tossing it. 40 seconds to go. Your bro Chris, believing in the power of Siege Tanks, Marines, and Medevacs. Can't say I blame him for believing that. 30 seconds to go. People are set up. Funky Goog, again, bringing his SCVs along. I don't know that that's necessary. Anticore. Gonna try to swing in here with the Charge Lot, Adept, Stalker, and Oracle set up. Here he comes. Guardian Shield up. Oracles. I think you want to get in there and start burning stuff down. I don't know if you do. Zerg shows up with Hydras and Lurkers. 10 seconds. The chaos is real, and it always is. 4, 3, 2, 1. Force fields on the center, and sure, your bro Chris wins with a medevac. Why not? Why cannot that be the income? I don't see a problem with it. I think one of the Protoss force fielded the center so no ground units could be there, and then there was just a medevac floating over it. And so it got the point. That's absolutely hilarious. Who's got scans? These Lurkers are sort of murdering everything right now. Oh. A scan comes in, I'm assuming from Zayadar. He wipes this stuff out, takes center, says, rah, rah, rah. Rah, 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 rah. Okay, what do we got? 1 point for your bro Chris, 1 point for Anticore. Woo! 9 minutes in. These things are always intense. We got nukes in production from Mevin. We've got Ghost Academy coming in here too from Mevin. You know, if every Terran player just nukes the center when there's like 10 seconds, or what is it? Like 16 seconds to go, that would be awesome. That would be very happy. Viper's being added in from our guy Coat. He's getting a Greater Spire, an Ultralisk Cavern, 3/3 at 10 minutes. He's maxed out. Look, it's a Zerg player that got a gold base early. It's really easy to max out here, expanding a whole bunch too. So who's not expanding here is Anticore. Anticore is at 3 bases. Pretty happy to sit on gateway units for the time being. That might hurt him in the long run. Fusion Core on the way from your bro Chris. He maybe wants some of those battle cruisers too. Funky Goog has decided to move out, I guess, and just make a straight up attack on Ilias. So, okay, I guess. He's just kind of sitting out here. Oh, sort of in cannon range a little bit. I invented a psycho idea, says Anticore. Ilias has 1,000,000 carriers. We talked about this, right? Maybe you don't want to come in here with a largely Marauder army against 1,000,000 carriers. Anticore, what's your idea? 1 minute to go. Zayadar's laughing at something. I don't know what it is. He's just kind of holding center here. Shield battery overcharge. Good unit, it turns out. Really not too bad. All right, 44 seconds to go. Here come the combatants. Who wants? Ilias has got Sky Toss, says Funky Goog. Yes. Mevin says Anticore is our guy, I guess. I don't know what we're talking about here. Battle cruisers from Mevin. As we said, Anticore is 6 and 7 o'clock. Yes, says Anticore, I certainly am. 22 seconds to go. Zayadar holding it for now with his 200 supply. He's got 2/2 upgrades on the mech. Sorry, the infantry and 0/0 on the mech. Not a lot of tank stuff here. And here we go, 10 seconds. Here come all of the carriers. Are there enough Marines to burn down these interceptors? All right. And in the center, point is contested, and Ilias wins it with an adept. What the heck? Mevin continues to have 0 clue how to read an analog clock, says Hyper One. I will devote myself to becoming a battlecruiser slayer this game, says Anticore. Sure, man. Ilias shows up with 100 carriers, and an adept swings in here, shades in there, and all the chaos, it gets the point. Why not? Why shouldn't that be how this works? I don't see a problem with it. Holy muling Batman. Your bro Chris is going to get a ton of income here. Yeah, that is, yep. That's a lot. That's 4,000 good number. Mule good. Mule good. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. So 1 point from Ilias, 1 point from Anticore, 1 point from your bro Chris. We're just going to mine this map out, y'all. I think it's actually quite possible with 8 players on it. These bases don't really, they've got nothing special. 1,800 minerals on some of them. 900 on others. The geysers have 2250 in them. Nothing too crazy at all. 26 banelings in production from Coat. I find that interesting. Like, I don't know. So it's Lurker, Hydra, Ultra. Oh, this mech is dead. Blinding Cloud helps, but it was dead anyway. These Thors are just, nope. Not against Hydra, Ultra, Lurker, Bane. Hydraling Bane trades very cost efficiently against Thors. Having Lurkers in there and Ultras just kind of makes it worse for you. So that's not good. 10, I meant. 107 SCVs, 9 battle cruisers. How many stalkers do I need to kill that many BCs? How about 30 stalkers? Mevin's like, yeah, that'll be enough to kill all my stuff. I like it. I like the attitude. Zergy Zerg says, get out of here, Euro Chris. This is my base. Shoo. Shoo, say the Hydralisks. Am I losing frames because there's so much going on? Don't usually lose frames when I'm casting StarCraft, but this seems to be... Yeah, man. This is straining my computer. Holy smokes. I've got a 3080 over here. But all right, fair enough. We're not at ×2 speed, are we? I don't know. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit here regardless. Try to zoom out. Sure. Point is contested. A mothership's here. Ultras are down below. And Cole wins it with one of his Ultralisks on the ground. That's the spirit. Coat gets the win. I called you Cole, I'm sorry. Like Kohl's, it's a department store. Might only be in Utah, I don't know. And then Mevin jumps in and Yamato's the heck out of Ilias's fleet. Yo, Anticor says my plan was bad. Well, the only way to know your plan is bad is if you try it, right? I forgot force fields can be destroyed. Yep, they certainly can. Your bro Chris is up here getting revenge on Coat for taking his base from him. Ilias is coming in here to wipe out Coat for getting a point, I guess. That's what's happening. Free Viper is free. Yeah, I think I might have sped the game up back there. That's why it was looking so weird. This is looking better. Anyway, dude, that hive dies so fast to a bajillion carriers with 332 upgrades. Good heavens. I'm being tag teamed. Your bro Chris is killing me, and Ilias is in here too. This is not fair, says Coat. Welcome to the team, says Zayadar. Piper Perry meme. He has ultras, says Ilias. Yes, that's true. Or he had ultras. Oh, he does. He has an ultralisk here. This is all the chaos is anyway. Everybody else seems to be fairly chill at the moment. You know, minute 30 seconds to go. Dark Shrine coming in from Anticor. Wind behind Dark Shrine. Coat just dies to the Sky Toss because he was going Ultralisk, Hydralisk, Lurker, which guess what? That's not good to deal with a giant carrier army. He's got a single Swarm Host out too. That's how you know he's elite. That's how you know he's Gosu, because he's got a single Swarm Host out. That's what the best players do. Yep. So this is the face of a Zerg player who's made Ultralisks and invested a lot into Ultralisks. And then 18 carriers show up. Okay, we're just nuking everywhere, huh? Yep, we certainly are. Zayadar is tossing the nukes up. Some of them, there's one. There's two. And there's three. Sure, I don't know what that accomplished exactly, but it might have worked. Yeah, I think Coat just might be dead. Coat's running around. Yep. Trying to do stuff. There's 30 seconds to go. Zayadar's back. Very traditional Marine Marauder medevac stuff here. Some ghosts in the mix as well. Who wants to try to deal with this? The giant Skytoss army certainly wants to. 20 seconds to go. Also, the battle cruiser army from Evan wants to be here too. So EMPs get tossed down. More EMP. Gonna evacuate. 10 seconds to go. He just kind of gives up on it. We're just going to give Ilias this point. We're just going to give Ilias this point, you guys. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Ilias wins it with an Adept. 2 points for Ilias, which means the target is now on Ilias's back. Oh, gosh. This carrier army is getting obliterated by Yamato. Ilias is going to win, says Anticor. I don't know about that. Kill him. Kill Ilias. Anybody able to kill Skytoss? Yeah, these battle cruisers actually trade pretty well against carriers, it turns out. Ilias is down to 161 supply. Currently is in 33 Stalkers. That's it. 33 Stalkers here against the battle cruisers of Mevin. Do the Stalkers have upgrades? They have 2-1 upgrades with 3 shields, which is nice. Nukes just kinda getting called down everywhere, I guess. Anticor, Leo Russia's got a big old Stalker army. So yeah, one of your plays here can totally be hang back, let someone get 2 points, and then murder them. And then there's less competition, right? Man, Ilias, he just tech switched so easily. Tempest, Stalkers, Zealots, Ilias. How much money does Ilias have? 1,900 minerals, 1,000 gas. Okay, so Zayadar's like, well, last time I tried this, I was scared of the Sky Toss. So we're gonna build a missile, a million missile turrets here to help us deal with that Sky Toss. Unfortunately, the Sky Toss is sort of gone. It's all Stalkers and stuff now. So, maybe a bit of a waste of minerals for the missile turrets, but I don't know. Could be worse, I guess. Could have built something really useless like, I don't know, supply depots instead? I guess they have more, a little bit tankier. I don't even know. 50 seconds to go to the next point. Ilias is alive. Are stalkers good at anti-air? Is this Mevin? Yes. Yes, they are. Coat, once again, not dead. He's actually rebuilt down here. Somehow he's rebuilt. 30 seconds to go. Nuketown, USA. Can't get to Ilias as Anticore. Dude, if Ilias just gets this point, it's going to be tough for everyone and very sad. Here comes the nuke. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. So a little bit early on the nukes. We can actually move in now. Coat's like, can you stop killing me, please? And everybody's like, no. So Ilias is being harassed by Mevin. Funky Goog's in here, and I think the point might just go. Well, we're shading in. Lots of shading in. Contested point is contested. And I don't even know whose adept remains when everything else is dead in here. Oh my gosh, still contested. And your bro Chris gets it. He somehow got a Marine in there in all of the chaos and has 2 points out of 3 now. He and Ilias have 2 points. They are 66.6% of the way to winning this thing. Your bro Chris is kind of struggling down here, but has a bunch of stuff over here too. You can't win, sadly, says Mevin. Chris cries. He's very sad to hear that. So, I don't know, who's got the most supply that doesn't have any points yet? Mevin. Mevin's maxed out, and I'm pretty sure Mevin doesn't have any points. Am I right about that? Yeah, Mevin's got 0 points. Anticore getting the increased passive mineral income you get for being here after round, I don't know, 5 or whatever this is. Probes getting killed. Anticore trying to free up some supplies. Aodar moving in. Get on, get. Mevin trying to wipe out Ilias with the battle cruisers. The 333 battle cruisers, mind you. Storm on the BCs. Trying to kill him that way. They have a little bit too much HP to easily die to Storm anyway. Archon down. Zealots down. High Templar down. Dark Shrine gets sniped. Yamato. I don't know what that Yamato was, but it was something. Ilias. Down to 125 supply. Fleet Beacon gets targeted. We've got... Is there more Funky Googs being attacked by who? Your bro Chris is SCV attacking him? That's funny. Yeah, Ilias might be dead. What is Ilias working on? Upgrades. And doesn't have a ton of gas. It's kind of the problem here. But that's why you've expanded to these edges, right? You build more tech back here. You have your income back there. This can work out. We're just battling in the center before the minute mark. Okay, it's the minute mark now, but it still seems a little bit early to try to get something done. Colossus being added into the mix from Leo Rusher. He was largely stalkers. He decided having some splash damage to deal with these Marines is fine and dandy. Nukes coming in. Again, a little bit too early to provide a ton of value, but this makes people worried about getting hit in the face with a nuke. I guess it's providing something. 25 seconds to go. Where is Ilias? Where are his adepts? Ilias' army right now consists of 6 adepts and 21 stalkers, or zealots. Those are not stalkers, those are zealots. Okay, is somebody trying the nuke mule strat? It kind of seems like it. We've got Funky Goog in here. Oh, the battle cruiser took a nuke to the face. The center's getting nuked as well. Oh, no players were in the zone. No one gets the round. These people are playing to win, says Ilias. Dude, Mevin taking a huge nuke to the face. Not good. Were there not ghosts in there? There are ghosts in here. What do you mean there are no players in the zone? Hang on a second. At the very second... Like, the very second the nuke hits, or the very second the timer runs out, there has to be something in the circle. I'm doing play-by-play instant replay analysis here. I guess that's what I was trying to say. So the nuke comes in at 15. Zeodar's, like, his ghost is getting nuked right in the face. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, gonna slow it down. 2, 1. Sorry, it's just funny. So, okay, so these ghosts from Zeodar are trying to run in, and they are just barely out. I think this is our circle. So just barely outside the circle, and then they show up, but it's too late. All right, fair enough. We'll keep this ball on the road. This ball rolling is what I meant to say, I guess. Wait. So the speeds available here are normal, faster, faster 2, and what the heck? Normal, I guess? Is normal? No, we want faster. Now I'm all confused about what speed I'm supposed to be at here. This is not good for my psyche. This seems like normal speed, right? Battle cruisers. Coat again, just getting bullied by your bro Chris. He refuses to die, though. Anticore says there's a lot of planetaries. Are there? Oh, these guys. The Zeodar has been building up. Fair enough. Oh, I rewound, so I got rid of the spinning logo. The Hyper One logo is gone. I'm sorry, Hyper One. But yeah, I guess I didn't mention, this is a Patreon replay from Hyper One. He's a patron of mine at Falcon Paladin. Well, patreon.com/Falcon Paladin for $10 a month. Gives him the right to send me any replay once a month, and I'll cast it on the main channel, and that's what this is. But man, these are always chaos. These are always good. And yeah, great advertisement for Hyper One's channel. The chaos is real, man. This isn't, again, this is not even point related. This is just, I'm here to kill you. Except the Siege Tank Planetary setup is pretty good when it comes to dealing with, well, a lot of stuff, honestly. Marines in here too. Zeodar has been kind of in the mix a lot for having 0 points, right? Zeodar cannot be feeling good about that. Let's see. Coat rebuilding his hatchery again. He still has this base, which is nice, and I'm not sure Yerbo Chris knows about that one. Oh my DT Batman. What? Sure, why not? That totally worked. 26 seconds to go. The preemptive nukes are getting tossed down. Battle cruisers from Mevin trying to hide, trying to hold out. Mevin has 0 points, man. All right, here come the nukes. Nukes land on the battle cruisers. I think the nukes that were in the center just got sniped by Zeodar. Adepts in the middle. Center is 5 seconds. Contested point. I don't even know what's happening in there. It's impossible to see, but it looks like the Thors are winning the day. The Adepts are trying to keep the Thors off the center. The Ghosts are fighting. Zeodar gets it with a Marine. He gets his first point out of 3. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. What's anyone doing anymore, says Hyper One. This was pretty scuffed. I agree. All right, so then Leo Rusher's all, well, you have a point. You must die. And Zeodar's like, wait, what? What did I do? I just got the point. He has 2 Ghosts and 2 Marines remaining. This is not good. I had 50 DT, says Anticore. Ilias almost killed all of them. What did I do to you, says Zeodar. Fair point. Nothing. Just in here smashing stuff. I guess the DTs of Anticore are having a really good time. Just depowered like 20 warp gates. We've got 3-2-3 upgrades. These cannons will kill them if they decide to engage, which they shouldn't do. Funky Goog's in here going after Ilias as well. Is anybody able to finish off Ilias's Anticore? I think that's what he's trying to say. Oh, his DTs though. Whack, whack. Zadar says I finished just fine. Heyo. A Hellbat being added in from your bro Chris, because why not at this stage? Seems like something you should be able to do. Yeah, I don't know. Ignore Kyle and Sayad, everyone. Does Kyle have an army? I don't know who Kyle is. But I think this might be it from Ilias. Ilias has 300 minerals left. A Zealot. Income appears to be nothing. There's a little bit of mineral or gas income here, but that's not going to take you very far with 300 minerals in the bank. Leo Rusher says, a minute to go. Let's make sure that your bro Chris doesn't get to set up a preemptive missile turret ring around this thing. How's that sound? And that's one of the aspects of this King of the Hill setup, is that even if you're getting murdered by someone, if the timer starts getting low enough, they'll leave you. They will leave you to try to fight for a point, because the points are more important than killing one of your neighbors, right? Or heck, even killing someone who's not your neighbor. Why not? 30 seconds to go. We're going to try the nukes again. Yep. Here come the preemptive nukes by Funky Goog this time, it looks like. Well, except the ghosts are having a rough go of things. Man, just the nuclear wasteland here. Nuclear wasteland. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The point is contested. SCVs and Adepts are all in there. I'm thinking Anticore nukes! Wreck everything! Mevin wins with Battlecruiser WTF! What is that? How is that even? I don't even... Okay, from what I understand, what happened there was there were Adepts and SCVs on the circle. There were Battlecruisers overhead. I guess the nukes killed the smaller ground stuff before they killed the Battlecruisers. So the Battlecruisers' extra HP helped them stay alive long enough to be the sole owners of the circle, and they got the point. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Welcome to the new Terran meta, says Nevin. I like it. I am the pioneer. Coat has a lot of Ling Bane. Coat does have a lot of Ling Bane. Coat refuses to die. Coat, they've tried to exterminate him several times today, and he's just like, no, absolutely not. I just want a point, he says, as he already has a point. I have 0 points, says Leo Rusher. Did anyone kill Ilias yet? Sirs never have units, says Ilias. Good point. I think Ilias might just be done. I don't think Ilias has any real ability to gather... Well, long-distance mining, I guess, counts as ability to gather income. So being left alone long enough, that might work out for him. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Ilias is alive and strong. That's a lie. That's definitely untrue. Somehow Funky Goog's up here murdering Mevin's orbitals. I'm not even sure what that's all about. Mevin trying to kill a single battle cruiser of Funky Goog's. Zadar pushing in Anticore's base. Anticore with a large Adept army doesn't really want to do anything against this Marine Marauder setup at all. 1 minute to go. 1 minute. All right, battle cruisers. No, there we go. Jumping to the other side of the circle. Stalkers fighting against Liberators. Immortals on the ground fighting too. 34 seconds to go. Everybody backs away from this nuke on the left side, not covering the center exactly. And it's just kind of a dance here. Leo wants the point so bad. Just the absolute chaos of nukes landing all over the place here is hilarious. 15 seconds to go. Nuke time is now if you're going to try to nuke the center. Nope. is just absolute... This is Fallout vibes, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your bro Chris is in here. The point is contested. Coat is in the mix as well. Baneling's crushing the stuff on the ground, but it's still contested. And Coat gets it with one of the Lings as part of that Baneling attack. He's got 2 points out of 3. So that's Coat with 2. Your bro Chris with 2. Ilias with 2. Where'd that Zerg stuff come from? It's a mystery. Coat says, I'm done. If only there were more BCs preventing me from killing Zergs. Ilias was involved in that? Ilias has a Stalker and a Zealot. I'm not sure Ilias is involved with that. And, of course, now trying to exterminate Coat. Because, you know, everyone needs a turn at killing the pink Zerg player today. I believe that's what the rules state. But we're mining out, guys. We're getting this... I've never cast a Beast of the Hill where the map is mined out. But this might be starting to get there, is what I'm saying. Coat still has a giant Zerg army, by the way. Kind of. It's an Ultralisk, 47 Lings, and no Banelings, because all the Banes died on those Zealots. Stop lying, Anticore, says Ilias. Zeodar, once again, has been most involved in the center without getting points. He's got 1 point today. But it's not one of the 2-pointers, which is a little bit surprising. Zerg does not exist, says Ilias. Alright, Marines fighting BCs with upgrades is a little bit tough. They back it out as reinforcements from your bro Chris show up. He's got his own group of Marines down here, too. Medevac support on both sides, although I think it's a higher medevac count from Zeodar, if by just a little bit. Funky Goog says, Chris, do you want to team up? Somebody's been murdering him, or he's just floating all of his buildings over here? Sure, why not? Goog, you're teaming. With a 2-pointer. You can't team with 2-pointers. Oh, Funky Goog says, that's specifically against the rules, is it? I guess that's a house rule. Yeah. Anyway, house rule. It's okay. I don't know what Funky Goog's trying to do. He's just sort of clumping his buildings up and floating them around. I'm not sure what he's accomplishing exactly. 20 seconds to go. Center surprisingly quiet, but sure. Coat says, I'll run. Oh, he burrows some Lings in here. And here come the nukes. Scan. The burrowed Lings get wiped out. Battle cruisers jumping in. Nukes. Mevin gets the 2nd point with battle cruiser. The new meta has arrived. I'm not even sure if Mevin's the one who's been nuking. Yeah, it probably is. Mevin has nukes. All right, man. All right, Mevin 2 points. Your real Chris 2 points. Ilias 2 points. Coat 2 points. Mevin says out of gas. Mevin is pretty much out of gas. Mevin has access to do Vespine Geysers, though, which is nice. I'm not really using them at all, though. But yeah, we are mining out, you guys. This map is humongous. But when there are 8 players involved, you can mine maps out pretty quickly. Coat getting pushed on by your bro Chris, which is kind of, it's a throwback to the first, 10 minutes of this game when your bro Chris was killing Coat earlier. Coat has a massive army. It's Lingbane Ultra. It's fine. It's not going to fight battle cruisers, though, is the problem. Leo Hunter is like, I just want a point for the love of all that is holy. Give me a point. I have 0. How do I have 0 points? Because you and Funky Goog have 0 points. Somebody's got to deal with Coat. I don't know. I'm not sure if Lingbane Ultra is going to get a point here, but 50 seconds to go. Everyone a little bit too afraid. Burrowed Ultra Ling Baneling trap here. Unfortunately, they don't do anything about battle cruisers. That'd be super cool if they did, though. What if a burrowed Baneling, when you detonated it, because it's underground, all the acid sprays up? Like it's concentrated and pressurized, and then you could hit air units with it. Is that a fun idea? I think that's a fun idea. I think Baneling should be able to hit air in that situation. That'd be very cool. 20 seconds to go. Leo Rusher, again. All he wants for Christmas is another point. 10, 9, 8. Mevin using patented battle cruiser strategies of just taking the nuke and winning anyway. Point is and that's exactly what it was. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, okay. Okay, I gotta know if Mevin's the one who's actually launching these nukes. I hope Mevin is the one who's launching these nukes, because these battlecruisers taking advantage of just someone else launching the nukes would be very funny. Are they perhaps? Okay, yes it is. So yeah, you just nuke it and just sit there, and everything else dies. The battlecruisers die too, but slower than like adepts and stuff. Absolutely insane. What an insane game that was. That was very, very fun. Resources lost today. The winner in that is 89,000 resources lost for Zeodar. That's incredible. 78,000 lost for Leo Rusher too. So the two players that weren't ever really threats to win this lost the most stuff. Resource-wise, that's intriguing. Who lost the smallest amount of stuff today? Somehow, some way, it's Funky Goog. Huh. Mevin's way down there, too, at 54,000. Which is intriguing, because Mevin must have lost, like, 40 battle cruisers today. In, again, this patented strategy. Oh, man. Very, very, very fun. Very fun. All right. So, yeah, end of the day, Mevin gets the point. 3 points for Mevin. Coat with 2. Your bro Chris with 2. Ilias with 2. As far as overall supply available at the end here, it's your bro Chris, man, almost maxed out. Really was never able to get that 3rd point, even from this position. Funky Goog's dead. Ilias is dead. Anticore's not healthy. Leo Rusher's not healthy. Coat's not healthy. I mean, it's really was your bro Chris's game to lose there as far as the supply is concerned. He had 10 Thors, 4 battle cruisers, 17 SCVs. Where was his army, by the way? Just kind of hanging out over here. Not really, I don't know. I don't know what his plan was, but apparently his plan may have been to watch someone get the 3rd point and then lose, unfortunately. But all right. That was amazing. I mean, that was fun watching Coat just constantly get attacked and lose bases and then rebuild and come back from the dead several times over. The banter featuring Funky Goog and Mevin was funny. Ilias is back here doing stuff. Leo Rusher just really trying to get a point today. And Zeodar, too, super involved, just not really able to get it done. Anticore, pretty chatty. Forgot that large units could destroy force fields, which is something to forget. Anyway, good stuff. Really, really, really fun stuff. And And that's going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a Beast of the Hill from Hyper One. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw, what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.